What's going on, guys? Jam here with another video for you, and this video is in celebration of Fallout 4's 2-year anniversary. The game was originally released on November 10th, 2015, and I still play it today, and I'm pretty sure that there is a giant community that still plays the game to this date. So I wanted to revisit the game and go over some things that I have found throughout the game to be very interesting, to say the least, creepy, and really funny. And this is stuff that you may have missed during your first time playing through the game. I found a lot of these things maybe through like my second, third, and fourth time playing through the game. So I wanted to share them with you in hopes that you would be interested in revisiting the game so you can see these for yourself. Now, the first one on my list you come across very early in the game. This is in Concord in the speakeasy on the second floor. And this guy was doing stuff with his mannequin, I'm assuming. And mannequins are used a lot in Fallout 4. And when I saw this, the first thing I could think of is Fred from I Am Legend.
The hell are you doing out here, Fred? What the hell are you? No!
That scene is, I don't know, that scene cracks me up. But anyways, back to our lonely friend here. He looks like he had a pretty good time. I mean, you got the empty beer bottle. He had some music in the background, so at least he went out on a good note. This next one is in Concord as well. It's in the workhouse. You go up like 2-3 flights of stairs, and you'll find this. This literally brings the phrase, "I'll choke a bitch to a nuclear level." No pun intended. If you see this, it seems that these guys got in a pretty big altercation. I'm assuming that Dan slept with Fred's wife, and Fred got pissed and chokeslammed a bitch right before shit went to hell. I mean, who knows? Maybe this guy chokeslammed this guy so hard that he set off a nuclear bomb. I'm just saying, this guy looks pissed. This next one you'll find in Mass Pike Tunnel. If you go all the way through the Raiders and the Ghouls, you'll see a truck with a back cut out of it, and you'll find this. A lovely doctor's office full of teddy bears. I mean, he even has a waiting room. That's intense. They've got magazines to read, lunch boxes, and apparently he's a pediatrician because I see a little baby bear in the corner too. But you can see here on the right side of the photo that this guy has a bone saw ready to dig in and fix whatever problem that this little bear is having. Whatever it is, it's the apocalypse, so I guess you can't really be picky about which doctor you go to. I'm just saying, I can see a medical malpractice suit in the future for Doc McStuffers. While we're on the subject of evil, maniacal, twisted teddy bears, here you have a lighter side. You can find this one in Beantown Brewery, and I think this is probably one of the most popular ones. But here you can see these bears have had the most romantic evening, and they're ending it with getting stuffed. Literally. I guess when you're a raider, you can't really be picky about what you're getting off to. I just hope that the bear's wearing protection, because if not, you may have to take an unfortunate trip to see Doc McStuffers. This next one is where Fallout 4 starts to get a little dark. Unfortunately, in this scene, there really isn't much description on what happened here, so we're kind of forced to use our imagination. Now, based on from what I see from the baby carriage, from the rattle in the toilet, and the teddy bear on the floor, it looks like the mom may have flushed the baby. Now, I know that's the last thing that anyone ever wants to think of, but putting all the pieces together, this is the only thing I could have came up with. If you guys actually have any other ideas about what have happened in this picture, please, I invite you to comment below. By the way, this scene can be found in one of the stalls at the College Square bus station. I can imagine the apocalypse can get pretty lonely, but I don't think that's a valid reason to go try raising the dead. Come on now. If you happen to find yourself roaming around Wildwood Cemetery for God knows why, you may want to stop by one of the buildings, and if you go in there, you'll see somewhat of a necromantic ritual happening. You see the skull, the hands, the flowers, the candles, like some kind of sick sadistic altar. And then if you also go in there for the first time, you'll see a raider in there that you'll have to shoot. I didn't see any backstory with her, but I can imagine that she was trying to raise a dead family member or friend based on the open coffin to the right of the room and the altar that she's kind of created for herself. So if you see her, please shoot her. We don't need zombies and ghouls walking around at the same time. We won't be able to tell the difference. And the last one on my list proves that no matter how old you are, there is always a kid inside. This brave soldier decided to die with the comfort of a good book, Doc McStuffers, and Jangles the Moon Monkey. If you ask me personally, that's probably one of the best ways to go. You can find this poor, loving, unfortunate soul outside of Fort Hagen. He's in a little shop on the 2nd floor. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I've inspired you to turn on Fallout 4 again and check out some of the cool, fun, interesting, weird, creepy things that you have missed during some of your playthroughs. I also invite anyone to comment below on some fun, interesting, creepy things that you have seen during your playthroughs, or if you have any alternate storylines to any of the screenshots that you've seen in this video. If you liked the video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is JM signing out, and as always, happy gaming.